This is Boss Grows. I'm gonna eat way too many peppers. Take one of one. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Boss, and I am an absolute idiot. That's it. That's the intro. This video is gonna be something a little bit different than I've done before, and by a little bit, I mean way different. I am about to eat as many peppers as I can get myself to eat in one session. I'm not gonna eat the whole peppers. I'm gonna take a taste. Why just a taste? Well, both of these bags are completely full of labeled peppers from my friend Matt at Matt's Peppers. These are fresh out of his garden, and he wants help tasting these from some idiot on the internet, me, so that he has good notes for his website in the fall when it opens up. I'm excited to do this because Matt's an awesome guy and he's been a great friend over the years. He has helped me out so many times with peppers to make sauces and things like that. I'm just not really excited about what's about to happen. Look, there's gonna be some really good peppers in these bags. There's gonna be some painfully hot peppers in these bags. I went through and sorted these because he shipped them in a big box and I put them in these bags yesterday so I could put them in the fridge. I saw Caramel Reaper. Look, there's a real good possibility I won't even taste that. I'm just putting that out there. I could ruin my whole Sunday tomorrow. Here's the rules. I'm going to eat as many of these peppers as I can in one sitting. I'm not going to eat whole peppers. I'm going to take small tastes, just enough to understand the heat level and the flavor profile. I'm going to immediately speak out. This is not a good sign. I haven't even eaten a pepper yet. My thoughts on the flavor, the heat, all that kind of stuff to document it. And then I'm gonna take a drink of, I've got Dr. Pepper and I've got ice water, try and cleanse my palate a little bit and move on to the next one. I'm not gonna do a whole lot of close-up shots of the inside like I normally would. The name of the game here today is how many peppers can I taste to help out a homie before he launches his website this fall. I don't really know the best way to start, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna start with a super hot, so I'm just gonna take what's on the top here. That looks to be, if I had to guess, some sort of Thunder Mountain Longhorn cross. Nope, Spaghetti Albino. The Spaghetti Albino pepper. So he sent me multiples of most of these, which was super generous of him. Thank you, Matt. I'm just gonna take one in this case. Here we go, Spaghetti Albino. Take my comically oversized knife, chop. I have a bin here where I'm gonna put the other ones in and then I'm gonna take them out to the dehydrator after this is done. Let's get it going. This is Boss Eats Way Too Many Peppers to see where his breaking point is, I guess. I don't know what, it's a fun game. Let's go, Spaghetti Albino. Ooh, okay. We're off to a really good start. It's got a nice flavor, very sweet. I thought that was gonna be a little bit more like bitter, cayenne, annuum kind of flavor. That's delicious. Very, very, very low heat, like very low heat. Not much going on there in terms of heat. Maybe half as hot as a jalapeno, just a little bit of a tingle, right? Beautiful flavor though. It is cherry sweet, good thin flesh pepper. You can see, you know, it's a little overripe, but that happens all the time with these big, long, thin ones in my experience. It's hard to get them ripe without them being overripe. That's fine. Very tasty pepper, Spaghetti Albino. What's up next? We got this orange guy, Salvo Long Thai. So this is Thai pepper. That's probably gonna be spicy. Salvo Long Thai. Here we go. Not as sweet as that last pepper, but not bitter. It's more of a fresh, grassy pepper flavor that you might get from like a bell pepper or a mild jalapeno. Not a bad flavor in any way, shape, or form. Like, I shouldn't go back for second bites knowing what I got going on here, but Salvo Long Thai has a pretty decent mild burn. It's not overpowering. It's not like, oh, this is killing me. But it's hot. It's significantly hotter than a jalapeno. Sharp burn, typical of a Thai pepper, but the flavor is not typical of a Thai pepper. To me, this is closer. I almost wonder like if it was crossed with some sort of a sweet orange pepper to get that color. Because while it's not as sweet as that first pepper was, the Spaghetti Albino or whatever I said it was called, this one is actually pretty nice. It's mellow. A little bit of an orange peel type flavor, that pithy kind of flavor on the finish. So a little bit of bitterness, but no complaints. I keep forgetting the name, so I'm gonna look at it again. Salvo Long Thai. That's pretty good, and I love the color, bright orange. That would make an awesome, awesome mild to medium hot sauce if you grew a bunch of those, put them in a ferment, boom, hot sauce. You know what? Pause. We're 2 peppers in. I was gonna do something. I'm wearing this Matt's Pepper shirt, which you can probably tell. Oop, there it is. I already decorated it once with hot sauce. I'm gonna fill in a part of it with color for every pepper I eat. So, I'm 2 peppers in. We're not gonna be pretty about this, but there's 1, 2. All right, that's how I'll keep track. We're 2 peppers in to this journey. Let's go look at the next bag. See, the other part about this is sometimes the pepper I pull, I might not wanna eat. I'm gonna do it this time, but holy smokes, CGN 21500 crossed with Carolina Reaper White. Cool looking peppers. I thought I was gonna grab something like a Peppa Peach. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a good one. I love those. This could be very hot. CGN 21500 crossed with Carolina Reaper. Small bite. Oh yeah. Instant. Floral, intense, super hot kind of heat. Okay. We were destined to get a bad one eventually. I didn't think it would be pepper 3. That is freaking hot. I just bit the tip off, right? I can see inside. The camera probably can't. It's pretty hollow. There's a cluster of seeds at the top, but that heat is still building. Oh my goodness. So that Reaper definitely played a part in the heat profile. It is a Chinense type burn, which for whatever reason, usually is less painful for me. An Annuum pepper has a more sharp pins and needles burn. I got a cat hair in my mouth. That's hot. That's habanero level heat, no doubt. Good flavor, but very floral. Like, some people don't like floral. I don't mind it at all. It's just a different flavor. So that was a pretty hard left turn from those first 2 peppers, which went from super sweet to a little sweet to now it's just boom, floral. This is gonna be a challenge, guys. That heat is already building up. The whole right side of my tongue right now just is kind of melting into a pool of lava. Woo! So CGN 21500 crossed with Carolina Reaper White. I would say 300,000 plus Scoville heat units. My saliva's going really good. Flavor is just almost pure sweet floral, right? So when I say sweet floral, there's 2 different types of floral in my opinion. Carolina Reaper is more of a bitter gasoline floral. This is more of the habanero type flavor. So it is a little bit tropical tasting. It does have some sweetness, some fruitiness, but the floral overpowers. That's where it's at. I'm gonna have some Dr. Pepper. Okay, because that was kind of a peach color, I'm gonna pull peach out. I'm not gonna be able to stick with like the color of the pepper for every letter I color here, but that barely works. Here goes 3. Looks pretty good. Looks like a 2-year-old colored it. Okay, everything in this bag looks way worse. Ooh, I grabbed these thinking maybe it was like a yellow Bikino or something. Sweet corn. This is sweet corn pepper. I haven't had this because my plant didn't grow. I got seeds from another member of the pepper community. I believe it was Fish, I'm not 100% sure. But cool to see, because I haven't tried these. I've heard they taste like sweet corn. Let's find out. It's not totally like corn, but it is very like vegetable tasting. There is actually some heat, not much. It's hard to say. I tried to chew that on the left side of my mouth because the right side of my mouth is still on fire from that last pepper. I got a little tingle. Not bad. It's not sweet. Well, let me rephrase that. It's not the type of sweet I was expecting. I was expecting that sweet corn kind of sweetness. It's more of a bubblegum kind of sweetness, which is interesting. And I apologize, like, I'm not gonna be too careful about burps and things like that here because to prep for this, I ate a huge burger and fries, gluten-free bun, amazing burger. It was really good. And so I've got a full stomach before I started, which is both a good idea and a bad idea because some of these are gonna be really spicy. Having food in there is gonna help soften the blow as it digests. But also, ooh, all right. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. We're up to 4 peppers, sweet corn. Look, as long as I can, I may as well continue with the color matching. A yellow. If you've ever drawn on your own chest, kudos if you did a good job, because that's really hard to do. All right, let's go back to this bag over here for a minute. Let's see what we got. Classic, lemon drop. I have had lemon drops in my garden pretty much every year for the last 6 years, except for this year. So let's have one because, well, I love lemon drops. They're usually pretty tasty. They are typically a Capsicum Picatum. I say typically because there is also, as I understand it, a Capsicum Chinense version of lemon drop that is a different pepper, but very similar looking. So lemon drop from Metz Peppers. Love that flavor. Okay, lemon drop pepper tastes, it's like tropical sweetness, like a little bit of coconut, a little bit of, I don't know what exactly. Maybe like, yeah, it's like coconut mixed with pear and a tiny little bit of citrus. Really, really tasty pepper. Heat level is 5-6 times hotter than a jalapeno when you really get up to the top of the pepper there, but down where I'm eating is not so bad. Yes. All right, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 peppers in. I forgot to color the apostrophe. I'll save that for a smaller pepper. But yeah, lemon drop, delicious. One of my favorite flavors, honestly, for putting in tacos. It's a weird thing to say, but the balance of the kind of sweet, mellow tropical flavor against your spicy, tangy taco meat, really good. All right, we're gonna do another fun one here. Bishop's Crown Peach. This is the wildest looking Bishop's Crown pepper I've ever seen. Kind of looks like it got mixed with like an ají confusion maybe to make this weird shape. It's similar to Bishop's Crown, but like, it's like the Bishop's Crown met the Flying Nun. If you don't know what that is, go look it up, you young ones. Bishop's Crown Peach. I'm gonna eat one of these lobes. Kind of looks like a tongue, honestly. Ooh, I'm gonna eat another lobe. Okay. Bishop's Crown Peach. Fairly mild, very sweet, very juicy, very crunchy. The flavor is not too dissimilar from a traditional Bishop's Crown pepper, which I love, but they're usually very sweet. Capsicum Picatum, typically, I believe. Always known for being crunchy, kind of that bubble gum sweetness that you come to expect from some of these really sweet Picatum peppers. I really enjoy it. That's delicious. For the record, all of these ones that I'm putting in the bin here, I am going to dehydrate to make personal powder. I'm not gonna take peppers I just took a bite out of and then share that with anybody else. I feel like I have to say that for some reason. All right, got another one down. It's another peach. Let's fill in the apostrophe. Okay, all right. And that's about the best coloring I've done too, is in that little apostrophe. Go me. One more Dr. Pepper here. Okay, all right. Man, so much of this just looks terrible, right? Like, I'm not gonna eat one of these yet. Maybe later after I've broken bad, if you will. Crazy Boy Pink Cream. This doesn't look safe for human consumption at all. So we'll save that for later. What do we got here? Bonda Mahala. Bonda Mahala. I don't know if that's mahalo. That's Hawaiian, right? Bonda Mahala. I don't know. Cool looking pepper. Very bright color. I love this yellow-orange color. Nice shape. No idea what to expect here. I've never heard of this before, so Bonda Mahala. Okay, a little bit of a floral smell. It's hot. Not good for me. This is very floral. This is bitter floral. It is not my favorite flavor. It is better tasting than most of the, I don't know, like 10 varieties of ornamental pepper I ate earlier today. Oh yeah, I've been filming all day, by the way. So like I've been eating peppers since 10:30 this morning, but that heat is up there. Probably a couple 100,000 Scoville heat unit, if not a little more once you get up towards the top. I just bit the tip off, which typically that's the safest part of a pepper. If you're going for an exploratory bite and you're not necessarily wanting to get your mouth burned, but dang, that's hot and unpleasant. Let me try and give you a better description. A little bit of kind of like a kerosene flavor. That sounds terrible, but like the way kerosene smells. Not something that I would personally want to grow and use. A lot of people would love that in hot sauce though. It's not me. That's hot. All right, unlabeled, but I'm pretty sure I know what this is. Quite sure this is a Peppa Peach Stripey because it looks like a big Peppa Peach and it's stripy. Man, my mouth is still on fire from that last pepper. Might have misjudged it when I said only a couple 100,000 Scoville. It kept building and building. Crunching ice is really a psychological thing. It doesn't help actually calm the pain, but that ice numbness that kind of happens, it helps in here. All right, Peppa Peach Stripey, I believe. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. So that tastes a little bit different than the Peppa Peaches I've had in the past. I don't know if that's because it's stripy or if it's because my mouth is getting polluted by that damn hot pepper. What was it? The Bonda Mahala. Ooh, which I did not color in for. So while I talk about Peppa Peach, I'll color. The Peppa Peach is sweet in a very unique kind of way. Again, it's more of a kind of a tropical, I keep saying tropical. Imagine like any mellow, sweet island drink. It's gonna have like pineapple, it might have some other kind of melon in it. It might have some citrus. It might have coconut. Kind of blend those flavors together and sweeten them up. That's the kind of sweetness I always get from Peppa Peach. The one thing that was interesting on that Stripey for me though was, wow, trying to draw in the mirror of a monitor. Nope. It tastes a little bit more green than I was used to. That's why I kind of paused at first. I'm like, is this something different? It had a little bit of that fresh green bell pepper flavor as an overtone, which normally you don't get at all from a Peppa Peach. So that was interesting. Not bad at all. Love Peppa Peach. Peppa Peach Stripey. This is the first one I've actually had. I have had Sugar Rush Peach Stripey, but not Peppa Peach. Maybe Matt will watch this and leave a comment below like, that's not a Peppa Peach Stripey, you idiot. It's a something, something, something. But mostly it tasted like that Peppa Peach flavor, but with a little bit of greenness to it. So interesting. One thing I should have done maybe before this, I sit on this really cheap stool I got at Target. It has like no cushion. It's like even when I do a 10-minute video, I stand up and my butt hurts and my hips hurt because I'm also a 43-year-old fat guy. We're gonna be sitting here a while, I think. I'm feeling okay. We're what? 5, 6, 7, 8 peppers in. Doing okay. Man, I don't know. Charapita Red. Charapita. Ají charapita. It is a capsicum chinense out of Peru. You may have heard about it if you follow pepper lore at all. The real thing is kind of a yellow color, yellow gold. There's people who swear the real thing is bright yellow, not this yellow gold color that you see. I don't know if that's true or not. Full disclosure, I have no idea. All of the ones I've seen have been kind of yellow gold, more towards the yellow than the gold, but still. I've never grown a red variety, never seen a red variety. Let's find out. Ají charapita red. Oh yeah, there was a point to that. Charapita is supposed to be the most valuable pepper by weight. I don't know. More valuable than saffron. I don't know who pays for them like that because they're pretty easy to get these days. I'm not even gonna eat the whole one of this because these can be hot. Oh, huh. That's wild. So it actually tastes, one, it's hot. Easily 5 to 10 times hotter than the jalapeno. Maybe more. The flavor though is kind of interesting. That first bite was extra floral, and that's why I was kind of surprised. I'm like, huh? But that instantly mellowed out. It has a little bit of bitterness, a little bit of earthiness, like more earthy and smoky than a yellow ají charapita. I have a video about ají charapita, so once you're done watching this long ass video, you can find it on my channel and go watch that. But dang, that's pretty good. Where's the red pen? We're gonna use the red pen for ají charapita red. Okay, what's next? This is, this is a new project in the making from Matt. Sarit Gat, which is a really cool yellow cayenne style pepper that grows upright. I've got one this year that has just been prolific. It's one of my favorite plants. It reminds me of like Medusa's hair if she was full of yellow snakes. But it's Sarit Gat crossed with Thunder Mountain Longhorn. So I'm assuming the goal is to get a long yellow longhorn. It's still red right now. This one's not going in the dehydrator because I might want to send these seeds back to Matt so that he can keep going, because this would be F3, the seeds inside of this. All right, Sorry Got crossed with Thunder Mountain Longhorn. Ooh, that is good. Okay, mellow flavor, mellow heat. Nothing crazy. But the flavor is different in a very good way. It's almost mushroom, umami, meaty kind of flavored with a sweet finish. Sweetness is very mild, very mellow. Everything about this is balanced and mellow, really. No overpowering flavor, no overpowering heat. But it is different in that it's not a pure, like, fruity kind of sweetness. It is almost savory, umami, and then sweet. That's really good. I would definitely consider maybe growing a few of these on your behalf as F3s to see if we can get some yellow pods, Mr. Matt. A little palate cleanser. Dr. Pepper? That Dr. Pepper? All right, what's next out of the giant grab bag of peppers? No, I'm losing track. Did I color in for that one? I don't think I did, right? We got to do some counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there's some white things here. Look pretty neat. I think my son wants to come down to the basement. Edward, are you trying to come down here?
Yeah.
What do you need? Oh, come get it. I'm just doing this ridiculous video where I'm eating as many of these peppers from Matt as I can until I, need to tap out. Fadas white. These are gonna suck. Yeah, they look mean. Like, they look really mean. I'm not looking forward to it. I have had, have I had a Fadas pepper? No, you got me questioning myself. I don't know that I have. I've never grown them. Definitely never had a white one. Let's take a taste. Nope. Don't like that. It's hot and very perfumey. Oh my God. The heat is building. I mean, I just took the tip off. Yeah, just the tip. All right, heat is continuing to build. Very Chinense type heat in that it's kind of flat, not as sharp of a burn, but every exhale gets hotter and hotter. Flavor is perfume, like floral to the max, perfumey. A tiny bit of bitterness, and actually what's weird is it's a little bit like pear. Where it is sweet, it tastes like a pear, or a pear skin, more accurately. But dang, that is really hot. We're going right to the Dr. Pepper on this one. Uncomfortable. Fadas white. Not my favorite flavor. Could be really good actually though, in a hot sauce. Pair it with some peaches, amplify that, or some pears. Pair it with some pears. Pears. All right, well, man, that is hot. While I wait for my mouth to cool down a little bit, let's color another letter for another pepper. By the way, Edward, I stole your paint marker things. I'm trying to fill in a part of the shirt for every letter, or for every pepper. Holy smokes, this thing has me dumb. It's hot. All right, well, this is fun. That's what? There's 6 in Matt's. 11? We had 11 peppers? I should have organized this a little better and made them like mild to hot so that by the time I was tired of eating peppers and I stopped, it wouldn't be too hot, but nope. All right, this is hot. Oh man, my eyes are watering. My tongue is still on fire. Let's try some water. Do a little palate cleanse here. Okay. Up next, I thought this was a Sugar Rush Stripey. Tis not. Ahi Lily Teolinda. Ahi Lily Teolinda. So, man, very pretty. I like the peach color with the kind of dark orange to red stripes. Gosh, I hope you're not so spicy. Whoa, that is, that's sweet. That's really good. That's like, or maybe it's just the contrast from that last Fadas white that was really floral and hot. This is low heat, incredibly sweet. Very, very crunchy. The sweetness is almost like candy though, like in that tangy, sour, like a lemon candy kind of sweetness. Doesn't taste like lemon. I don't know how better to explain it. But like if you have a sour candy, while it's sweet, it also has that unique like pop of flavor. That's what that has. Very, very apple flavored. Very, very apple flavored, like red apple, not green. Crunchy, juicy. Very nice. I was wondering at first when I bit into it, I'm like, is this really just a Sugar Rush Stripey that somebody like grew and mislabeled at some point along the line? It's not. It tastes different than that. Excuse me. Hot damn though. I'm still burning from that Fadas White. But Aji Lily Teolinda, that's a recommend. Like that one I might actually sneak a few seeds out of so that I can grow it next year. I like it a lot. Oh, screw it. As long as I'm already got my nose running and my eyes watering. Crazy Boy Pink Cream. This one I'm actually gonna bother getting a close-up of because these look freaking terrible for me. Like, nothing about this says, you should eat me. It says the exact opposite, like, do not eat this. Oops, let's do it. Let's do it this way. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Just mean. I love that straight line though between the peach and then kind of that dark burnt hell color. Crazy Boy Pink Cream. I have zero desire to eat any of these. I guarantee this is going to be super stupid hot. There is a 99% chance it's going to be floral. We'll call it a 0.5% chance that I enjoy the flavor and a 0.5% chance that I don't regret this bite. Okay. It's floral. It's weird. It's smoky. I can't believe I just went and took a second little nibble. Yeah. It's floral and smoky. A little bit like dirt flavored. It's not a great flavor. It's hot. Surprise. Gosh. It has this raw fire burn that usually I only get with really hot, super hot peppers. So something tells me if I'd eaten that whole thing, I would be in absolute agony right now. Instant sweat reaction. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but that got me going right away. My body was just like, hey, not a good idea. I agree. Not a good idea. Crazy Boy Pink Cream, I think is what that was called. Yeah, Crazy Boy Pink Cream. That's a burner. If you want something that you can grow that looks absolutely stunning and mean, and it hurts, it's not a bad flavor by any means. Like, it's just very, very hot. No sweetness. It's perfumey floral. It's a little bit earthy, a little bit dirt flavored, which is just something that I've noticed in certain peppers. But wow, that little couple of bites I took under my tongue is absolutely painful right now, which is weird. I didn't think I got anything under there, but that's where it hurts the most right now. Gosh. So yeah, Crazy Boy Pink Cream. Ooh, need to color for that one. Did I color? I think I did for Teolinda, right? Oh, that's orange again. Let's go yellow. Okay, we're gonna keep this pain train running because, oh God. Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion crossed with GYPOB. I don't know what that is. I do know that Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion and me, we're not friends. I hate that pepper. Why do I hate it? It hurts me more than almost any other super hot. Even peppers that have a higher Scoville heat unit, for some reason, the Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion destroys me. So whatever this is, Jay's Peach Ghost Scorpion crossed with GYPOB. I feel like that's a lady doctor. No, that's OBGYN. Close, GYPOB. Here we go. Oh my God, just the tip. That's hot. Very floral. What's terrible, I can't believe I'm about to say this, I enjoy that flavor. It's that kind of sweeter floral. Not too perfumey, not too gasoline-y, not too mild either. Okay, I will say that's a little bit like rose perfumey floral. It has a very flat burn, but an intense one. The nice thing is the right side of my mouth was still kind of burning. And so I chewed it on the left side of my mouth to make sure that now my entire mouth is burning. I will say though, like, it's a better super hot flavor for me. Those are one that I could definitely see actually using in a hot sauce or to spice up maybe a pot of soup or something along those lines where it would actually add a nice flavor to it. There's a little bit of kind of a peach or apple skin overtone when I exhale, but also then every time you exhale, it's like fire across your whole mouth. If I was a better video editor, I would like edit in some dragon fire coming out of my mouth. Instead, Gosh, that's the whole Matt's peppers across the top is filled in. Okay, so that's 13 peppers, I guess, that I've had so far? I don't know. It's possible I've already lost track. Blue Ghost Peach. Not happening right now. What is this little yellow guy? Charapita crossed with Pink Habanero. Long. So this is the long pheno. Ahi Charapita crossed with Pink Habanero. There's what I said, right? Pink Habanero? Where'd it go? Yeah. Ahi Habanero. I'm getting dumb, guys. Ahi Charapita crossed with Pink Habanero. Let's take a taste. Whoa, that is citrusy. Excuse me, because my nose is really starting to run from those super hots. What a flavor. It is like citrus, like more like an orange than a yellow. A lemon. Holy crap. Fairly mild, which I'm happy about. I mean, maybe I'm just not noticing it right now because my mouth's still burning on both sides. But the flavor was great. It tastes a little bit to me like a tangerine or an orange, like right up towards the pith, because there is a tiny bit of that bitter flavor, but great texture, very juicy and refreshing. That was almost like a little palate cleanser, and that's partly, I think, what it reminds me. It was like, oh, I'm gonna have a little lemon to clear my palate in between courses if you're at a fancy meal, which, look, I've never done that. That's not me, but that's what I imagine it would be like. All right, that was a yellow pepper. What should we color in here? We'll color, that's one of his 4 eyes. 4 eyes. Okay, I'm looking pretty good. I have this thing colored in before you know it. My butt hurts from sitting on this stool. It's just like you'd expect. Okay, Fox Ghost Gnarly Ruby. That's gnarly. Ruby. God, what am I doing? Fox Ghost Gnarly Ruby, just the tip. Oh, man. So, if you've watched my channel, you've heard me talk probably before about how I enjoy ghost pepper flavor. I think it's one of the better tasting super hot peppers. This is no exception. Just that very tip though was so hot. That is so hot. I didn't chew as much as I probably should have, and I swallowed pretty fast, and so it's still burning right down my throat. Flavor-wise, incredibly earthy, smoky. It's like what I would imagine, and maybe I need to try this, if you put cherries on a smoker at a low smoke temp, that's the flavor. Man, I already forgot Fox something, Fox Ghost Ruby, Gnarly Ruby. Gnarly, bro. Fox Ghost Gnarly Ruby, ghost pepper heat, all there. The top of my throat right now is on absolute fire. But I love that flavor, man. It's not quite sweet per se. It's a little sweet, juicy, earthy smoke. Really tasty. If that was the only pepper I was eating tonight, I would have probably eaten at least half of that thing just because I enjoy that flavor. But the burn right now that is happening, not so much. Not so much. Okay, well that deserves a color. Go red for pain. We're gonna color another one of Matt's eyes. All right, there's gonna be a point where I'm just like, you know what? This isn't fun. We're not there. There's a lot of peppers left in these bags. I can tell you right now, I'm not gonna eat every one of these. I'm not gonna make it probably through even an entire single bag, but I'm gonna do my best to keep going and keep eating. I'm sorry already for how long this video is gonna be. If you watch it start to finish, thank you. But while we're at it, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Give this video a like, leave a comment. Kangstar Peach Starkist. So this is good pepper, but right now with my mouth on fire from a ghost, I don't want to keep adding to it yet. Here we go. Oh, man, that's refreshing. It's weird to think, because that's a pretty hot pepper. I think they're probably habanero level-ish, but the flavor on that was just a burst of sweet, beautiful tropical flavor. There's a little bit of citrus in there. There's a little bit of floral for sure. But what really overpowers is this sweet, juicy fruit flavor. And not juicy fruit like the gum, more like a juicy mango mixed with papaya, mixed with a tiny, tiny bit of banana. Very good. And I will say that Matt has some very nice looking phenotypes on the Peach Starkist here. Oh, excuse me. That ghost pepper is really making itself known in my stomach right now. Wow. Peach Starkist, always good. Lemon Starburst, if you've never had it, King Star Lemon Starburst, that is one of the best peppers on the planet, for real. I think Peach Starkist is kind of a cross that came from that, maybe. Okay, show must go on. Show must go on. Did I color for the Peach Starkist? I don't think I did, because I think I did the red eye for the ghost. One moment. I'll do an orange eye for the KSPSK. A little more Dr. Pepper, because gosh, I keep checking myself over here. I feel like I look a little red. Man. Also, white is not my color. It really highlights my fatness. So, should I do something with this shirt? Does somebody want to win this shirt after I get done coloring it? Should I give it away? If you're still watching at this point and you want to win this t-shirt, leave a comment below, and in that comment, use the word matte, M-A-T-T. I don't care how you use it. I don't care if you just comment matte. But if you leave a comment that has the word matte in it, not Matts, not M-A-T-T apostrophe S, not M-A-T-T-S, just Matt, M-A-T-T, because I'm going to use that when I pick comments. Gosh, I'm on fire. I will pick one winner in the US. I will send you this stinky shirt right off of my body. I bet you nobody puts Matt in their comments when they realize, wait, this is a shirt this fat guy wore. I don't want it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am uncomfortably hot in my mouth. So why not have another super hot? Jay's Purple White. Okay, this is really pretty. I'm gonna take another look at it because I really love the color on this. It's just this peach white that is scattered with this little purple blush. Very pretty. But look at that tail. That is mean. That tells you hi. Sting. It's gonna hurt. And it's a Jay's Purple White. I'm gonna take a quick photo for the gram. You know what I mean? Okay, what am I doing? Jay's Purple White. Just the tip. I gotta have more. That didn't taste like much. I gotta say, okay, the heat's building really fast, but the flavor is really nice. Like really kind of a mellow, balanced mix of floral and citrus. I was not expecting a citrusy flavor there, but I got one. It was juicy, it was crunchy. Everything but the heat is very mellow and balanced. The heat is stupid. That hurts. It is a flat bordering on sharp type of burn. All over my mouth though, like partly because that pepper was so juicy, it spread really fast because it was just, every chew was shooting pain juice across my mouth. That's hot. We're gonna get the purple out for that one though. Jay's Purple White. We're gonna give Matt a purple eye. Okay, now seems like a good time to remind you all to visit www.mattspeppers.com. He's the guy that was nice enough to send me these bags of peppers. I mean, they were in a box, I put them in bags, so. He's the guy that sent me a big box of peppers. He took the time to label them. He's also my go-to seed source. When I wanna buy pepper seeds, the very first place I go every year, mattspeppers.com. Check it out. This is not sponsored, this is not an ad, he didn't pay me. He's just a really good guy, he's a friend of mine. Grows awesome peppers, hundreds of plants every year, new varieties all the time. Does some of the most unique crosses you've ever seen. Check him out. I'm only stalling because I really want the heat to fall a little bit before I try another dang pepper, because it's really gonna taint my ability to taste and my ability to judge the heat of the next one. Mr. J, your peach ghost scorpion, your purple white, all of that stuff, they mess me up. I might have to get more Dr. Pepper pretty soon. Woo! Okay, I feel like there's gotta be something in here that's not gonna be super hot. Tangerine Dream. You've had dreams, but have you had Tangerine Dreams? Coming soon to a theater near you. Tangerine Dream. Thick walls. Crunchy. Juicy. That's pretty good. It's almost like a cooling effect across my mouth. Super sweet. The sweetness reminds me of like a carrot, like a really good, sweet, fresh carrot. Boy, I like that. Tangerine Dream. Okay. Very close to no heat, possibly no heat. I'm really unable to judge right now because compared to the way my mouth has been after those last few really hot peppers, that's just been calming and cooling. So there may be some heat there. I just can't tell. It doesn't feel like it to me, but it's very possible. Super sweet flavor. Like I said, it's kind of a carrot. It's kind of like a vegetable sweet. more than a fruity tropical kind of sweet, if that makes sense. That almost is more, I had the sweet corn earlier. Imagine a really good ear of sweet corn, that kind of sweetness, but like if you had carrots in there too. That's kind of what it tastes like, okay? Yummy, low to no heat, tangerine dream. I'd watch that in theaters. All right, what am I coloring here? We're gonna color Matt's hair on this side of his head. All right, I have no idea what pepper number we're on. If I actually managed to color for everyone, I think that puts us at 13 for the top, 17, 18 peppers. 18. My guess is, just looking at this, there's 100 plus total in these bags. I'll be happy if I get 25. All right, let's go digging around. Ají cachucha. Ají cachucha. All right, so this is a pepper I have grown before, I have eaten before. So let's see how Matt's tastes. Ají cachucha. 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 Gosh, that's good. Okay, it's like biting into a Honeycrisp apple. Man, that's good. Super juicy, great crunch on the flesh. Like, seriously, more than anything, it reminds me of an apple. Specifically like a Honeycrisp type, where you get a ton of sweet juice, but then a really kind of, like I can taste the skin on this, but not because it's overpowering, but because it's like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not mild. It's there, but I don't really notice it. Like, I do notice it. I don't know how to explain it. Ají cachucha, very good pepper. Apple, sweet, juicy, crunchy. Mild. That was not too hot. So I got maybe a tiny bit of heat. Again, my mouth is broken right now, so I have no idea. But very refreshing. I feel good right now. That was delicious. Ají cachucha. Oops, I got a color. Ají cachucha. Matt's gonna get a little red section of hair above his red eye. This orange pain is BOC Primo Orange. So BOC is Boot Orange Copenhagen, I believe. This basically looks like a Carolina Reaper and a Scotch bonnet had a baby or something. I don't know. I guarantee it's gonna be hot, about 50-50 if I'm gonna enjoy the flavor. I just threw it away and my brain is not working right now. BOC Primo Orange, I just threw that off the whole table. Okay, it's hot. Told me that right away. It is floral, in a rose floral kind of sweet sort of way. Not bad. Smoky, very hot. Very hot. Right down the back of my throat too. So every breath is painful. Flavor is okay. Not the best, not the worst. Kind of a floral sweetness, which I like. A smokiness and earthiness on top of that. It's kind of interesting. I would have preferred it was maybe a little more sweet in general. But good flavor, good crunch to it. That would actually be pretty bomb if you could grow enough of them to make a decent amount of powder and then put that powder into a barbecue rub and put it on something like a pork shoulder. It would bring a lot of heat with just a little powder, but that flavor is so nice it would really complement a smoky meat. I'm gonna take some Dr. Pepper here. And no, this is not sponsored by anybody, much less Dr. Pepper. But it'd be really cool if they wanted to sponsor my channel because it's my favorite soda and it has pepper in the name. Thing is, I like peppers. Whew. Okay, gosh, that's still building. Give some more orange hair to Matt. Man. Okay, we're making a dent. You know, these bags were completely full. This one's got some space at the top. This one has a little less space at the top, but it does have some space. My mouth is on fire. This one has sweet in the name. I think it says sweet chocolate, but Matt, your handwriting could use some work. It looks like sweet charolar, but no, sweet chocolate. It looked like a big old turd. I hope it's really good. Sweet chocolate. It's a little overripe, it's a little squishy, but not bad. What's interesting, one, yes, it's sweet, thank God. Gosh, my nose is still running. Super thick wall. I don't know if it's a little leathery because it is overripe or if that's the way it always is, but I like it. The thickness of that wall, the meatiness of it, it's like You're getting a meal out of this sucker, right? Okay, sweet chocolate. What's interesting is it's not a super overpowering sweet flavor. It's not like, boom, rush of sugar in your mouth. Man, I'm still hot. I should get brown out for this one. And I think this shall become Matt's beard pepper, because it was a big thing. The flavor, I'm gonna try not to talk too loud because I'm like looking right at the microphone. The flavor is cherry and earth. If you don't know what I mean by an earthy pepper flavor, you need to eat more brown peppers. Maybe it's psychosomatic, like you're like, hey, it's brown, it's gonna taste earthy. But it's this kind of mix between sweet, savory, and smoke that it really brings together for me. I like it a lot. That is a delicious pepper, sweet chocolate. If I can get seeds from that one, Mr. Matt, watch me not remember to go edit this. But I would definitely grow those. I hope it's prolific. I wonder how many of these big, fat, heavy peppers you actually get. That's the other thing, like this pepper is heavy compared to what you would expect from its size. Because of those thick walls and all that juice, it's substantial. But that'd be a fun one to grow next year. See if I can get a lot of them and then make a bottle or two, maybe 3, however many I could get off of one plant, of a sweet chocolate hot sauce that's not hot. Sweet chocolate sauce that's not chocolate. I don't know what I would call it, but I would love the flavor. Okay, here we go. I need a little rinse, but that sweet pepper really reset the game a little, so this one was already out of the bag. Purple Thunder Gum. I'm guessing the gum is because it is a little bit of a bleeding calyx like a bubble gum. Again, nothing about this says fit for human consumption. Purple Thunder Gum. Let's take just the tip. I need a little more. God darn it, I liked it. I liked it until the heat started building. Very earthy flavor, very hot. Okay, earthy and smoky, a little floral, but not bad. That is intense heat. I got a little cocky there because I'm like, hey, that sweet chocolate really cooled me down. 2 minuscule bites. That thing is hot. Good flavor though, like earthy, cherry, chocolate, sweet, smoke, and so much pain. Like pain is the overriding factor right now. I cannot believe how hot that was from those 2 little nibbles. Purple Thunder Gum. Wowzers. All right. Wow, I'm on fire. Purple, we'll go. Matt needs some purple hair. I have no idea how many peppers I've eaten right now. I've been at it for a while, that's for sure, over an hour. That is hot as hell. Wow, wow. Wow. Oh, man, I need more. Gosh. Funny thing, while I sit here in pain, this little guy was in the box of peppers I got from Matt too. No idea what it is. It's kind of got like a clam for a head, some eyes. He's a match to this guy that came in a different box of peppers from Matt. I am really uncomfortable from that Purple Thunder Gum. Like, my eyes keep watering. The heat is still building. I had Dr. Pepper. I had water. It's been about 3 minutes. Hot, hot, hot. Really unfun. I don't know who these guys are, but at least there's something else to look at besides me, who is suffering right now. Boy, a significant part of me wants to throw in the towel right now, but I'm not. I'm not gonna quit yet, but 1 or 2 more like that, and it's over. Like, the other thing about this, I'm kind of, I don't wanna say bored, but like, I should have put a movie on my computer over here or something that I could look at and be like, oh, hey, look, Land Before Time. Neat. Because I'm just sitting here talking at a camera lens, which is still recording. My microphones are still working. My mouth is producing so much saliva right now because of that Purple Thunder Gum. Man, I can tell you, no matter what, I know I ate a big meal before this. I'm gonna wake up tonight, if I even make it to sleep, with a hell of a burn in my stomach. Hell of a burn. It's gonna have to work its way out, and I'm not looking forward to that. So, Purple Thunder Gum, that one hurt the most so far. Took some wind out of my sails, ladies and gentlemen. But like, I feel like I need to color more of this shirt if anybody really wants to win it. For what it's worth, oh, over here, yeah, there it is. That was my own hot sauce I spilled on it while I was making it. So like, you also get that stain if you win the shirt. Comment Matt, or put Matt in your comment if you want to win this shirt that I just belched while wearing on camera. Okay, this guy looks less painful. Big Inca Orange Drop. Big Inca Orange Drop. It has a little bit of striping happening. It's kind of a peachy orange. Okay, I am still on fire from Purple Thundergum. Let's try Big Inca Orange Drop. Wow, very juicy orange flavor. Okay, a lot of seeds in this son of a bitch though. Kind of ruins the chew, if you will. Thick walls, crunchy, fleshy, juicy. An orange citrus kind of flavor with a pear overtone. That's tasty. Very, very low heat. To be honest, it could probably be pretty hot and I wouldn't know right now, but I think it's pretty low heat. I like that. That was good. Inca Orange Drop. Okay, let's color real quick for that guy. It's gonna be this fish. Yeah, orange fish. If you're wondering why I chose Dr. Pepper, 1, because it's pepper in the name. 2, it's my favorite soda. And 3, I feel like when I'm needing to get some psychological relief from a super hot pepper, having something sweet, bubbly, and cold, it does help. Is it truly breaking down the capsaicin and reducing the heat? No, not really. More than anything, it's about I need something that I can enjoy, that I'm very familiar with, that I can help reset my mouth with, because I am still burning from that stupid purple gum thing. Okay, shirt's looking all right. Got some room. I got another fish. I got these eyeballs on the side. Man, I'm really unaware of where I am when I'm looking. That's right on my nipple. This video is just going to get weirder and weirder the longer I have to sit here and talk while I'm eating peppers. Everything that I look at in this bag over here looks evil AF. Okay, whatever. Bad Olive Goal? Bad Olive Goal? I don't know. But I hate the color. It's gross. My grandma had kitchen appliances this color in the 80s. Bad Olive Goal. Oh my God. It's like gasoline flavor. I haven't even got to the heat yet. I don't like green peppers. People like things like Gator Jigsaw. Nah, to me it tastes gross. That tastes gross to me. I don't like it. Other people, I guarantee, will love that. Me? It's hot. A little bit. Not too bad. Thank God. But that flavor is just so gross. Really, to me, that tastes like motor oil and bad childhood. I don't know. That's just awful. Okay. 2 things need to happen. I need to refill my Dr. Pepper and I need to pee. So we're gonna take a 2-minute break, maybe 2.5, from eating peppers. I'll be right back. Oh, my butt from sitting on that stool for too long. I'm gonna put a pillow on that when I come back. Okay, shirt's looking okay. I've gotten a refill of my beverage. I'm hurting still. This is like, I've done dumb stuff. I've eaten super hot peppers, some of the hottest stuff on the planet, but that's a one and done. I know I'm taking small bites. I can't express to you all how much that doesn't seem to matter on some of these peppers. They hit you in the face full force like a Louisville Slugger. I'm going through things. Like, eating hot peppers is a fun thing. It's a process. And when you get those really hot ones, you might hear people talk about like a pepper high. It's because you're getting these endorphin releases to try and deal with the pain. I have gone up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, however many times I've colored here. I'm not sure if I colored for that last one now that I sit here and think about it. Oh well, who's up next? Look, everything's gonna be hot at this point, I have a feeling. We have Sugar Rush Peach Bullet. Sugar Rush Peach Bullet. Every one of these is overripe and wrinkly. The stem is starting to discolor and turn black, so yay. I guess. Sugar Rush Peach Bullet. Let's see. Oh, hey. Tastes like a Sugar Rush Peach. That's kind of nice. All right. Insane Sweetness. That's the Sugar Rush part. Looks a little bit sus inside, like it's got some brown spots because it's super overripe. Avoid that. Man, delicious pepper. One of the sweetest peppers there is, in my opinion. Great flavor. Low to medium heat. Interestingly, there's a little bit more floral on the exhale on this one. Like the flavor itself, when I first bit into it, just sweet, juicy, delicious crunch. And it's a very tropical sweet. It is a like pineapple mango kind of beautiful flavor, but a little bit of floral on the exhale. Sugar Rush Peach Bullet, pretty good. I like that a lot. I would have liked to try one that wasn't quite as wrinkly overripe just to see did that make any difference, but it definitely didn't take away from the sweetness, because if it did, then that thing is insane. Would love to see the Brix score on that. I bet it has a ton of sugars. All right, these guys look evil. Atomic Tiger Chocolate. Atomic Tiger Chocolate. Atomic Tiger. Whoa, okay. Unique flavor. Not sure if I like it, but very different. Hot. It was a delayed burn. Oh, but it is hot. Okay, flavor though. It was salty, almost umami. Definitely some floral in there. But I didn't really taste a floral until after I tossed that pepper into the bin here. So the initial flavor was kind of that salty umami, which you don't normally get. This sounds weird. Holy shit, that's hot. It reminds me a little bit of seafood, like sardines or something. Like that kind of salty fish flavor. Heat is way up there. Atomic Tiger Chocolate. Easily 700 to 800,000 Scoville heat units is my guess right now, just comparing it to the Ghost I ate earlier and some of those J's Peach. Gosh, that's hot. I chewed on the right side of my mouth. Everything over there is producing saliva right now. It's trying really hard to cope. Okay, let's color. Brown eye. Boy, did I color for the Sugar Rush Bullet? I don't think I did. We're gonna do Redfish for that one. All right, Atomic Tiger Chocolate is a very hot pepper. You might even call it super hot. All right, okay, all right, okay. Keep going. What else do I have to do tonight? A lot of things. Bad Bach, like the composer, B-A-C-H, Bad Bach. Bad Bach. Gosh darn, I'm on fire. These look evil. I'm gonna try and let my mouth cool down a bit. They're large. Some sort of chinense. Bad Bach. But look at, they're bumpy, they're wrinkly. That's gonna be really hot. And I'm right now still on fire. Let's go, Bad Bach. Hot. Floral, really floral. Perfumey floral, like that's a little bit apricot. Interestingly enough, I can taste apricots. Gosh darn. I didn't really need to add that into the mix because I was still feeling that last one. Yeah, Bad Bach. Bad time. Kind of good flavor though. A little hiccups going on now. That's when I know it's starting to get serious in my stomach. I rarely get hiccups from hot peppers, yet here we are. Bad Bach, perfumey floral, but apricot sweet at the same time. It actually had a nice texture too. It was crunchy and crisp. It could be a very yummy pepper. One of those that I like in that flavor when you get that, when you get that sweet floral, I think they're great for fermenting and make a really nice hot sauce. Ladies and gentlemen, I am hurting. Let's color. Yuck. All right, we got a brown eye. Let's do a yellow eye. All right, I've colored my nipples. That was a weird sensation. And also, how did Matt design a shirt to perfectly align to my nipples with the eyeballs? You spying on me, boy? I am hurting. I am uncomfortable. I feel like I'm halfway through this bag and maybe a quarter. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's gonna be a limit and it's gonna come pretty soon, I think. I am not a competitive spicy eater. I am not a person who is like, hey, I can't wait to hurt myself. I enjoy spicy food. I enjoy spicy peppers. This is helping me find limits I didn't know I had. I look okay though when I look in the monitor here. Like, got a little shine going from the sweat. Should I do that? See, my hair's not even sticking all the way up. That's not too bad. Wow. Okay. Who's up next? Who's that lady? Matapino crossed with mutant gum. Well, first of all, these are beautiful, and I need to video the bleeding calyx on this. So bubblegum, bleeding bubblegum, BBG, some of the first peppers, if not the very first, I'm not sure, to have a bleeding calyx. And look at this. You can see the color of the pepper bleeds out into the calyx there on the top. Normally that's green, right? It's red, and these are beautifully red. This is a very pretty pepper. However, most BBGs are pretty hot. Don't confuse BBGs with BBWs. Different things. Good Lord. We are way too far into this video at this point for me to not start making really dumb jokes. Matapeno crossed with mutant gum. Wow. Thick wall. Very sweet right off the bat. As soon as it touched my tongue. Cherry sweet. Like hot. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. Not overly hot, just sharp and right down my throat because it's so juicy. Woo. Okay, I'm all right. Compared to those super hots, that's really not anything. But as I mentioned like an hour ago in this video, that sharp stinging annuum burn can be worse, and that's what it reminds me of. Okay, that was hotter than I thought it would be, but it was also very, very cherry fruity flavored. I like that a lot. That itself, killer hot sauce. Slice one of those up and distribute it across a pizza, great flavor. Woo, but hot, surprisingly hot. I was not ready for that. I thought it was gonna be a milder. I thought I was giving myself a little bit of a break, which I am, but it's a wholly different burn. Okay, let's color. I feel like doing something brown. Let's do this. This guy can be brown. All right, here we go. What's up next? Yuquitania? Yuquitania. 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 I have no idea how to say that. That is a very strange word. Pretty red pepper. Kind of reminds me of a bowling pin shape almost. I don't know. Let's see. Yuquitania. It's weird. It's floral and hot. And a little bit sweet, but also insanely juicy and cool. Like cool, refreshing, cool. But yeah, that's hot. Yuquitania. So it is floral. It's got to be a Chinense. I guess there is annular constriction there where the stem and the calyx come together. I don't like that flavor. It tastes like perfume and medicine. Like somebody sprayed some cheap perfume into the NyQuil and was like, here, drink this. Yuck. It's also pretty hot. All right, let's color. Matt, I'm giving you a redneck. It's getting hotter. I really didn't think that would be so hot. Okay, I might just be broken at this point. Woo! Okay, I had to pee again, but I gotta tell you, I am burning up. We might be getting real close to the end. I look at the shirt. I feel like, nope, over here, nope, over here. It's really hard to look at yourself in the mirror on the monitor and point right. This pepper needs to be filled in. So there's one in here. I need a cool down. I have wanted to try this pepper. This is the Dough Hill. It has a weird, I don't know, charapita or something dried out, stuck to it. Dough Hill. So why do I want to try this pepper? One, I believe it to be completely sweet and very delicious. It's like a bell. Two, I have several crosses that I've grown the last couple of years that were beautiful peppers like the Salatiga variegated crossed with Dough Hill or Bleeding White crossed with Dough Hill. And this pepper has caused several of those to be very low heat. Gosh, I am still on fire, guys. I'm sorry. The cumulative buildup here is killing me. So let's try a little refresher Dough Hill. It's like the sweetest orange bell pepper you've ever had. That's like manna from heaven right now. Oh. Okay, very thick walled, very crunchy, very juicy, super sweet. It is an overload of, yeah, it's a lot to chew. It's like a mix between a fresh orange, away from the pith. So the really sweet part of an orange and the lemon lime, like the green Gatorade. Yeah, that's the flavor. Great pepper, super sweet, super crunchy, insanely juicy. It is a refreshing, energizing type sweetness, and I am going to color this pepper orange in its honor. Now I know why so many of those crosses I've had with Doe Hill turn out to be delicious, because that is one of the best peppers I've ever had, hands down. Like, I'm kind of blown away at how much my mouth right now tastes like I just had an orange candy. Like, not even a real orange. There is a flavor of Mio, the little stuff that you squirt in your water to make it taste better than water. Tangerine orange, I think it is. That is the exact flavor. That is the exact flavor. Super duper sweet, candy, tangerine orange. Wow, Doe Hill. Good pepper. Okay, I feel a little better now. My heat level is in my mouth maybe down to like pain instead of panic. Let's see, what should we do next? Let's do this, because this was one of the cooler looking peppers. This is lightning yellow hob, so habanero, lightning yellow habanero, but it's really unique. I don't think I've ever seen a pepper quite so like folded in on itself. It reminds me of a Shar Pei dog. There is a Shar Pei pepper. Here, let me get my phone out to get a close-up of this thing so you can all see it really good. But it's a unique shape. Look at those folds. Like, look how much it folds in on itself. It has a narrow waist, too. Lightning yellow hob with a narrow waist and a big bust and big hips. Very cool looking pepper though. This one caught my eye when I was moving them from the box to the bags. Okay, so what do you think, YouTube? I think it's gonna be hot. I think I am about done. What if I bite this sucker at the waist, eat the hips, and we call it a video? Lightning yellow hob from matchpeppers.com. Oh man, way more floral than I expected. Okay, oh man, not good. It is very perfumey, very floral. I feel like I just ate a bouquet. And it's hot too. Yuck though. I don't like that flavor at all. Zero sweetness, just floral and bitter. And hot. Habanero heat, but at this point, I was hoping maybe like, hey, habanero heat's not that bad, you know, compared to everything I've eaten. But when I've just been building and building and building for like an hour and a half, 2 hours almost. Okay, gross flavor. Too much floral. Why is that hurting so much? I think I'm doing the right thing. I'm gonna stop it here. I'm gonna color his shirt, and that's it. That's as many peppers as I wanna eat in a row. Dang. Maybe it was just the bigger bite. Maybe it was the cumulative effect of all those together. I'm done. Wipe some tears, because that hurt. Matt, thank you. Yowzers. In general, this was fun. It was different. I've never eaten that many peppers in a row. Dr. Pepper is trying to do his, you know, medical work, but I hate every minute of right now the way my mouth feels. So, I'm gonna burp a few times, and I'm gonna wrap it up. If you managed to make it this far, thank you. Absolutely the longest video I've ever made. Absolutely the most peppers I've ever just sat down and taken a bite of one after another. I probably should have done this earlier in the day. It is now 9:07. I'm really uncomfortable if you can't tell. Oh, by the way, yep. Okay, it's time to be done. I can't stop drinking because as soon as I do stop, all the pain comes back. My mouth is on fire. Excuse me, 100% chance I'm gonna have a rough night. But I'm gonna wipe these last tears away. If you enjoyed watching that, if you actually watched all of that, thank you. You're my people. If you watch bits and pieces of it, that's cool too. If you wanna be a friend to the channel, become a member. Hit the join button below, whatever it's called, join, member or something. I'm new to this whole membership thing. Got a couple different levels you can join at. You'll get some fun perks. You will get subscribers only shorts where you'll see me eat some hot peppers. You'll see me share some garden knowledge. Lots of fun members only stuff. Man, you'll get exclusive or early access to some of my seeds from my favorite plants, then you'll support this crazy, ridiculous, why am I doing this YouTube channel. Quick little speech. Why I do this is because I have found an incredible amount of love and joy and pleasure from gardening, specifically from growing food. I love peppers the most. I love to grow them the most. They get the most space in my garden every year. I also grow tomatoes, cucumbers, edible flowers. I grow melons. Sometimes I grow lettuce, spinach, cucumbers. I said cucumbers. Zucchinis, that's the thing I'm thinking of. God, my mouth. I grow a lot of flowers. This year I grew more flowers than I've ever grown before. I put them right in the middle of my pepper beds. It was a great idea. The point is, I found great personal joy in growing a garden every year. I hope you will too. If you watch my channel, I will help you learn how to grow a great garden, and I will teach you what you should or shouldn't grow based on your likes, because I will take a bite of everything edible that I grow. I will tell you what it tastes like. In the case of peppers, I will tell you what it hurts like. In the case of tomatoes, you're going to see me grow more and more of these micro dwarfs. Love those. But all in all, thank you if you've been watching. I recently crossed 1 million views on my channel, and I'm about to hit 6,000 subscribers on my channel. And things have been blowing up in the last couple of months, and it's all because people like you who are watching this video right now, if you're still watching, have been helping me out. So thank you. I appreciate it. Matt from mattspeppers.com. Thank you for sending me these peppers. I'm sorry I couldn't get through everything you sent me tonight. I will do my best over the next couple of days to take a nibble of each and write down some notes that I can share with you and help you prepare for your website launch. Check him out, mattspeppers.com. Everything else, I'll be back really, really soon with another video. And always remember, plants help us grow and cry. I wish I could explain to you the feeling I have in my face right now, because it's just like I can feel my heartbeat in my face, and that can't be good. Peace. Whoa.